Rachel for working so hard to put this event on, and for all the events you do. Some of you are regulars, I know, but there are a lot of events that happen in this space that encourage us to share and discuss ideas in a way that we don't get to do anywhere else, and that's really special, so thank you, Rachel. Okay, so I'm going to read from the beginning of Fool's Gold. Chapter 1, Southeastern Alaska, 1898. Ellie stood on the foredeck and watched the lush green coast pass by as the steamship chugged along. The fresh, cool breeze filled her lungs. A pod of killer whales broke the surface of the water in the distance, black and white bodies rolling, tall fins arcing toward the sky, then back into the ocean. The whales exhaled in puffs of spray. A seal rested on a small iceberg nearby, and Ellie couldn't help but smile as she surveyed its dark liquid eyes, gray fur, and white whiskers. A killer whale knocked the seal off the berg and seized it in its mouth. Ellie gasped as the seal struggled for life. When the killer whale rolled under the waves, seal still in its jaws, Ellie, pulse beating at her temples, leaned forward over the rail, staring at the spot where the whale descended. "Careful there!" Ellie's breath halted as a pair of strong hands grasped her waist and lifted her up and away from the rail. Her bottom brushed against someone as she was set down on the deck. "What do you think you're doing?" Turning to a wall of wool-clad chest, she looked up to see a young face with a thick brown goatee and an arrogant smile. "Pardon me, miss." A twinkle pierced the man's blue eyes. "If the ship had made a sudden move, you'd have been thrown into the water." "Well, I never." Ellie dismissed him with a sniff. "I wasn't that far over the edge." She was not used to being manhandled and wouldn't put up with male condescension.